Hey, what's up? This is Todd Smith. I'm back with another video. In this video, I want to give a little studio update because some things have happened over the last few weeks and I figured I'd tell you what's going on. As you might have known if you watched some of my videos, a few weeks ago I invested into a used Sonic MR61 and unfortunately it just had some issues within the system that made it not usable in the long term. I would have to get some repairs on it, and I've actually done that with some of my previous Sonic synths I've owned, but this one just felt too involved and too risky, so I returned it for something more modern, fresh, brand new out of the box. It's going to be shipped to me and it's going to be my fourth Behringer synthesizer. It's awesome. I'm getting the Behringer Crave in within probably the next week, so it'll be really interesting to have the Behringer Crave into the setup with my Behringer rack, which is already the Model D, the Pro 1, and the Neutron. It kind of sucks. I really wanted to keep the MR61. It's a great synthesizer. It sounded amazing, but that is one reason I love to get used stuff with some sort of backup plan or some sort of return policy, because you just never know with used gear. And in this situation, it definitely worked out to my advantage to have that backup plan. So as much as I'm gonna miss the chance of owning the MR61 as of right now, there's always a chance of picking up again in the future if I see a good price on it. And honestly, I would love the rack version, but it's a lot harder to get your hands on because people love the small form factor, and I imagine people are going to charge a bigger price tag for that. But either way, we're evolving into the Crave, and the cool thing about that is that's going to allow more analog control with sequencing, which is something I haven't had since the Korg Volca, which is kind of leaning me towards the direction of maybe my next investment being an analog drum machine, because at that point I could go full analog jams, kind of like I did with the Korg Volca, but using my Behringer synthesizers. If you go back to the very first videos on this channel, you'll find there are analog jams based around Korg Volca mixed with Roland Boutique. So it'll be kind of cool to go back to that phase and have, now that I have a Crave with my Behringer rack, if I get an analog drum machine at some point, it would kind of allow me to relive that experience. And it's something I kind of can't do because I got really absorbed into hybrids with using Korg Gadget with various other analog and digital and things of that nature, which I'm still going to do, and I love that aspect, and it's making by far the most complex, best music I've ever made in my life. But sometimes it's nice to just have simple analog paths and just a simple sequence and go all analog. And I think having that option again will be really, really cool and really fun for my setup, and also great for my videos. Either way, I'm super excited to get my fourth Behringer piece into the studio and make some videos with it with my other Behringer gear. And as always, I can't thank you enough for taking time to support this video or support the content. Without your support, I wouldn't have motivation to make content pretty much every single day, push my dreams forward, and I can't thank you enough for that motivation. And as always, stay positive, stay creative, support each other. In peace.